Welcome to our demonstration of BicDroid QM. This is the latest app from the BicDroid team, delivering fast and convenient services for secure cloud data and messaging. We're going to be demonstrating the Android version of BicDroid QM. Versions for other platforms are planned for release in 2015. Before we actually get to the demo, I'd like to talk about a concept called quarantine security, which is really the thing that sets this app apart from any other app that you can find on the market today. So what quarantine security is, it's an alternative to the current security model that most apps use. So in traditional security models, you have a system and a user that are separate from one another. The user is the one who generates any of the content, but the system is the one that actually stores it, and it also stores your passwords and other personal information. Often this data can be unencrypted, and even if it is encrypted, it's also vulnerable to malicious insider attacks and other security flaws. What quarantine security is it puts the user in the middle and treats everything outside the user as potentially dangerous. And how this is actually implemented in BicDroid QM is whenever you generate data, such as a photo or a text message or a note, that data is encrypted instantly with a random security key. And even if you use a third-party cloud service to sync your data across multiple devices, that data is always going to be encrypted before it even leaves your phone. And this is what makes BicDroid QM different from any other system. There is no other app or system on the market today that offers this kind of quarantine security. So what I'd like to do now is actually show you the BicDroid QM app. When you first go into the app, you're going to be greeted with a welcome screen. On this screen, you're going to have a link for terms and conditions, which you should read before using the app. Once you've read the terms and conditions, you can click Accept and Continue, where you're going to see the login screen. If you're a first-time user, you're not going to have an account yet, so go ahead and create a new account. Here, you can enter in any email address you wish, but it has to be a valid email because we're going to send you an activation email. And then you can set your password as well. Once you've filled in your email address and you've set a password for yourself, just click Create Account, your account will be instantly created. At this point, you can check your email for the activation email that we send you, and that's going to contain a link that you need to click before you can actually log in. Once you've done that, you can log in, and then you can start using BicDroid QM. The first time you log in, you're going to be asked to set up a new verification code. Now, this is the code that's actually going to be used to encrypt your data. It's different from the password that we just created for our account, which is really just for identifying you as a user. But the verification code that you're about to make now is going to be much more important. At the moment, you won't be able to change your verification code once you've set it for the first time, but in the future, we will enable this feature. Because your verification code needs to be strong, we require a minimum of 8 characters with at least one uppercase and one lowercase letter and at least one numerical digit. So go ahead and fill in the verification code now and make sure you don't forget it. After you've filled in your verification code, you also need to take a selfie. This selfie is going to be used only in the event that you need to recover your verification code. This should almost never happen, but if it does, the selfie is going to be used to identify you as the person who's trying to recover the code. Because this is a process that's driven by humans, a small charge would be applied if you need to recover your verification code. After you set your verification code, you're going to be asked to select a third-party cloud service. At the moment, you'll only be able to choose this once, but in the future, we will allow you to choose your different cloud service after you've already set up your account. So you can choose any service that you already have an account with. You don't have to make a new account for any of the services listed here. So we're just going to go ahead and use Dropbox, but you can use any of these.